All right, Jako, man, Mayo, current Gauntlet champion, barely and new champion, barely winning. I don't say barely, but you know, had to fight Yorm for it. But now at the UG Dojo, does the current Gauntlet champion have what it takes to take out Untamed Gaming's finest? Let's find out. Let's find out.
What finest? I said what finest?
Oh, I thought you asked it in the background, like away from the speakers and shit. Like the walking away shit.
Came back.
Had to fight Yorm for it. Yeah, that was a new champion. Yorm 3-0 in first set too. I swear to God, I was already like, I was already celebrating Yorm's victory, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. He shouldn't have lost that shit.
So you pre-came?
But see, I'm also not like, cause people were saying like, oh, this is gonna be free for Yorm. I knew Mayo was gonna give him the. I knew Mayo wasn't gonna like roll over, but fuck, he rolled on him.
So in other words, you pre-came.
Maybe some love drips. Not a full. I'm not getting roped into your shit, but I just caught myself just being like, fucking.
You enjoy the Yorm love drips. Gotcha. You hear that, Exy? There's another one in the mix for you. Eric loves.
I'm gonna keep going. No, I'm gonna stop now because I already know what happens when you open the nasty door. It just goes there the whole stream. Chico might get washed. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what sparked the. Cause I don't know what happened Thursday. I could tell Mayo was hungry to win it on Thursday. I could just tell. Like he beat me 3-2, and like I was I think if I'm not mistaken, I think I was 2-0 up on him, and he literally was like, nah, fuck that, just ran 3 back. Who else did he beat? There was someone else he beat before Grand Finals that was like I think, did he beat XC? Or was he on the other side?
XC entered the gauntlet.
Dog, now that there's no gauntlets.
Oh wait, gauntlet's over?
Now that they're nah, cause I always say this shit. I always say Coggins, like, I'm like, Coggins, don't make me say it. Don't make me say it, Coggins. And the whole thing about don't make me say it is like, don't make me say what it is to win a gauntlet now as opposed to what it took to win the gauntlet back when I won it. You know, like, don't try to compare those two.
I'm a fucking gauntlet champion, bro.
Don't try to compare that. Don't try to compare a gauntlet that has no Tekua, no stealth, no Tyson, no knives, no emo, to a gauntlet where you got to win Blue Man Dam. Like, that's why I say don't make me say it, because, you know, we all know this, you know? Don't make me say it, because the boy keeps it a little 200 sometimes. I keep it 1,000.
Bro, I'm glad that I'm a gauntlet champion.
You are not a gauntlet. Oh, I know you won.
3 times, bro. 3 times in a row, bro. Let's go.
But I'm not sure if I'm remembering this right. You didn't win a regatta, did you?
No, I won. I won.
I know someone won. I remember the second chance regatta. I'm like, wait.
Yeah,
what?
that was me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I won 2 more of those. So I was like, all right, I retire, bro. I got my name up there, dog. Let's go. Yo, I'm a champ. I'm good. That's all I need. That's all I need to put it.
Exy, instead of that long rebuttal, just say what I'm saying is facts or not. Am I capping or is it facts?
Capping facts.
Am I capping or is it facts that winning a gauntlet now isn't the same as winning it when the Mount Olympus contingent was in? And I'm not taking away any victories. Props to anybody who's winning it at any given day, because I know they're not like, I know people are trying to win. It's not like you just enter and get first. But at the same time, you know what the fuck I'm saying is true. You know what it is. You know what it is.
What is it?
You have challenged my Hellspawn power and lost.
Oh, I'm never one to take away a dub. Like, if you won, bro. There's no we won because of this. No, like anybody who wins it now, to get through the likes of Team XC to win the gauntlet is quite an accomplishment. Now, is it the same as beating Johnny A and Tyson? It'd be laughable for anyone to even suggest that. So I'm not saying that all gauntlet victories hold some sort of weight, for sure. But can we admit that there was an era of time where it held a little more weight? Like y'all, like I know. See, I do Marble Monday, but I know XE and Jako invest too. I know y'all really follow this scene. So this is the shit that only the real ones know. So y'all can't even front on me. I know y'all watch these results and play in this week after week after week, right? But so you guys know exactly what I'm talking about when the grand finals is Yorm versus Mayo. And again, no slights to either of these players. It's not the same as winning Tekua for the grand finals. It's not the same as when these other like hot Noel and fucking, like there was some dudes in these brackets, bro. Like you had to get through a lot more, and it ain't even about one or two gods. There was just a lot more. Even mid-level players, there was a lot more you just had to get through. You had to get through Knives. You had to get through Noel. You had to, before we even talk about the Mount Olympus, you had to get through Swole. You had to get through Gonzo, right? Like, so even that, like, it's not even just top players I'm talking about. I'm talking about there was an entirely different contingent a few years ago than there is now. And in my heart and in the truth of anyone who follows this game, they know that those titles from the 2019 era and the 2023 era have different weight. And if I don't, what's funny is, like, say what you want in chat, I'm dying on that hill. I don't even care what you say, because I know it's true, and anyone who either doesn't know enough about the scene or is straight capping because they want to get more props for their later wins, we'll rebuttal. There's the only reasons to rebuttal that. One is that you want to get more credit for your late game win, your late series wins. Or two, you just don't know enough about the scene. But that is 1,000% facts about our scene. You're not winning 2019 as easy as you're winning in 2023. Mic drop. Mic drop. Because say what you want in the chat, I'll read it, but it's not going to change the facts. Straight up. Straight up. There's definitely, you know what, if you want to get technical, I'm going to keep it real. There's also that beginning era where only a handful of people played. That's also an easier era to win than the prime time of our game. Our game had a prime time. You know what I mean? It's like hey, because like, why do people just blatantly, like, I wanna pretend I'm good too, better than I am, but I'm not gonna like make up shit to do so. Like Jabril is not Jaywong when it comes to Marvel 3. You get what I'm saying there? Are you getting your like who did Jabril fight for the grand finals in Marvel 3 this year?
Invasion.
That guy is not Filipino champ. So if you're gonna win that Evo, you're not fighting the real like they hold different weight, bro.
Hey, hold on.
See, I'm gonna keep it real. Like I'm not.
I gotta say something.
What I'm saying has nothing to do with me.
So
this is just about when was the hardest, the best competition around in the gauntlets for our game. Like that's all. And you still, anyone in chat, I'm not even trying to make this about it. Anyone in chat, point out the lie. Tell me the lie. Tell me where I lied about any of that I said. Point out the lie.
So let me.
So it's easier to win Filipino champion Jay Wong than it is to win Jabril. It's easier to win Blue Man and me and Mayo and Casey than it is to win Johnny and fucking Bane in their prime when they were actually trying in this game. Come on.
Are you done?
Well, I was talking about Gauntlet specifically. We were talking about the Gauntlet. I do think that the execution still gets a more consistent participation from high-level players. So thank you for the extended tangent topic, but that's not what we're talking about right now. All right, I'm done. Because I've said what I said, like, and it's the truth. Like, it's the truth. I've always tell Coggins, don't make me say it. Don't make me say when, I want 2 gauntlets in a row. Oh, this and that. It's like, don't make me say it, bro. Or whatever. Like, don't make me say it, bro, because we all know what this is.
Bro. A win is a win. A tournament is a tournament. They got the dub. It's listed.
I'll never take. Yeah, and you can't take that away. I agree with you. You can't take that away.
You can never take that away, no matter what.
Totally agree with that.
No matter what, who shows up or not, dude.
And I do think it's impressive to win anyone. I do think it's impressive to win anyone, any gauntlet for sure.
Yeah, like I said, bro. You know, we're living in a now. We can't go back, you know, back then when the game was pretty hype and stuff like that.
I mean, I still think
the point out of all this is that a win
it's
is
kind of more hype now in some ways too, because of like it's actually you're gonna see different winners now, like more often. Like it's not gonna always be fucking stuff, you know.
See, look, you mentioned Jabril winning, right? Okay, yeah, I've known Jabril when he fucking did it main 0, bro. I know Jabril always get 0-2 and shit like that, but you know what?
Jabril actually played back in the day when it was kind of on, and he didn't beat Justin or Filipino or KBR.
Yeah, but okay, are you gonna blame? Are you gonna blame? God damn, let me fucking finish. Shit.
You're right.
I will fuck you. I will literally cut you off.
Yo, clip, yo, XC, get that.
So here's the thing.
Get that one.
So here's the thing, bro. Like XC said, yeah, he wasn't good. He wasn't good, bro. This was good. He was fucking maining Tron and shit like that, bro. You know, I'm all like, dude. He used to play against all the guys who were there back in the days, right? Obviously, just because, you know, he switched to a team that got him better, right? That gave him the dubs. He followed the top tier shit. Okay, a win is a win. So here's the thing. If Justin wants
this guy's a real champion,
bro. Look, if Justin didn't show up, if Infinite didn't show up, if we do Marvel Infinite right now, if Richard Win and fucking Sack Tap and all that stuff didn't show up for the recent main event that had a lot of money available, that's their fucking loss. A tournament is a tournament, and a win is a win. It's up for grab to everybody, bro. We can't compare something from 10 years ago that, oh my god, Mount Rushmore, oh my god, I like whatever. No, dude.
Brain and history can most definitely compare anything.
You can't compare any tournaments. If they didn't show up, they didn't show up, and that's their fucking loss, and it was up for grabs.
They didn't show up. It's just that like there's a window of time for games when where the game is played by its peak players. And I mean, I don't want to say it, but our peak players are not interested in this game as much as they used to be, if at all. You know, Street Fighter 6 was the last straw of that. So after Street Fighter 6, I'm gonna say this kind of kind of one of the points of my whole thing. Gauntlets are sort of up for grabs now. Now that Street Fighter 6 is out, Street Fighter Gauntlet Championships are kind of up for grabs now. Let's say if back in the day.
God damn it, bro. All right, I'm gonna have to fucking cut you off.
See, X is trying to make this personally about me when I'm just talking about two X's in our scene.
Because your explanation is literally one-sided, bro. I've been trying to tell you this for a while. Your explanations is one-sided. You're comparing something that is 10 years ago to now.
It's gonna be different. Like basketball was different fucking years ago. Baseball was different years ago. Like as someone who loves the sport, I've observed different eras and different. This is the way all fighting games are, dude. And I'm not saying. And it's the thing. I acknowledge everything you're saying. I never disagreed that a dub is a dub or that people aren't actual champions or bona fide champions. I'm just saying that it's a different era now. And this era, it's a little easier to get into grand finals than it used to be. And this is talking from somebody who just like
but you are comparing.
Has been playing and had a baby and like
I
can get. Yeah, it's comparing. That
you're not. Why are you comparing from back then to now?
Because people who play now think they're as good as the people who played back then, and they're
God has okay. You know that the God has failed. You know that the gods has failed. Like for example, Marvel 3, the gods has failed and fucking got drowned in pools, right?
Yeah,
back then.
Even back then. Oh yeah, Evo's Evo, dude. Evo's a beast.
No, we're not talking about Evo. We're talking about every major tournament that they fucking hosted. You know,
yeah.
Okay, no, we're talking about every single major tournament that was hosted. There's some gods, like for example.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, the bracket is big enough. It's bound to happen.
Right, of course. So, if you say that, this tournament, let's say Jako Man wins Evo, and only Filipino champ was in there. What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say, that that it was up for grabs, or is like, oh, Filipino champ just didn't play right and blah blah blah?
Well, I'm not talking about that scene because there was 25k on the line, so people were definitely gunning to win it and super try hard. Where our scene is more of like, you know, we don't even have those players playing in it anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not talking about. You can't compare a gauntlet to like a tournament that has 25k pot, because there's definitely going to be different incentive and all of that. Like,
okay, so if there's a 25k gauntlet tournament, obviously the gods will show up.
Yep, and the gods will win it.
Now here's the thing.
Especially there's time to practice.
No, let's hear me this. Let's say Vortex XC.
I'll put it like this: Blue Man Dan wouldn't be in grand finals.
Who knows? How do you know? How do you know?
How wouldn't be in grand finals?
How will you know? Because this game is meant to be randomized. This game is to be random. This game is not proven skills.
Yeah, that's why someone always drowns in big pools.
It's more like being outplayed. That is the nature of this game.
XC, I think you. I thought you won Blue Man. Oh no! Wait, I'm talking about someone else. I'm thinking about someone else.
So no. XC, he was trying to make an example. So let's say the god shows up, Johnny A, fucking Emo, and who else?
Here's the thing. Even if they, let's say he showed up and he got bodied
and finished. God damn it!
You're right. Go for it.
Fucking ass. God. All right. Let's say with the names that I just mentioned, you know, let's say the gods, the three gods, let's say Johnny A, Emo, and Tyson, right? And there's amongst other gods coming in as well, right? Now, let's say that they lose and barely hitting to top 8. We're gonna see new champions. Of course, we're gonna see new champions because.
Oh, for sure. We're going to see at least a new top 8 straight up.
Yeah, for sure. You want to know why? Because us players, for example, like XE puts time and effort in this game, right?
I agree. Yeah.
Outplays them.
Yeah, the players that stop playing are gonna stay as good. Like this is why I was thinking about Dead X Pride. Like Dead X Pride's good because he's been playing. He never stopped, right? So he was never like mad good. But like if you always practice, you're gonna beat the players who fell off for sure, right?
Okay.
But that's not what I'm saying. That's a natural course of things. I'm talking about the gauntlet specifically.
Yeah, no. You mentioned from gauntlet to every single tournament Evo, to be exact, bro. You mentioned that, bro, and you're trying to compare something from 10 years ago to now.
All I said was that a gauntlet, the weight of winning a gauntlet now does not hold the same weight as winning it back in 2019 or during like some previous eras of this game. That's my only statement, and it's a factual one.
Hey, if the gods stop playing, bro, that's on them, bro. That's literally on them, and it's up for grabs for other people. You can't say, oh, Coggins wins gauntlet. Oh yeah, but what if fucking Tyson and others are in there? You're not gonna win at all, bro. How will you know?
You know what's funny is like,
how will you know?
You know what's funny? Because I know this game, and I'll tell you exactly how I know. I know this game enough.
Can you mute OG now?
You asked me, how do I know? I'm telling you.
Jacob, mute OG for a second.
Well, then don't ask me a question, bro. What are you talking about?
I was not asking you a question.
You said, how would you know? I can tell. See, I love this game, and I watch it deeply,
right,
so I can tell you exactly how I know. Because the meta that I see the players winning with right now isn't exactly the meta of the game. It's like 2 phases below what I consider like top level play. Like your Mamu, I'm playing this plainly. Your Mamu versus Mayo isn't what should be. Is not near the epitome of what a grand finals of the best gameplay of this game should look like. At all. You know what I mean? Like, hey, XC, that's a great point, but it has nothing to do with what I'm saying about the gauntlet. I'm just, I mean, you can mention me specifically, but I'm not even talking about players specifically. I'm just talking about, like, why is it so hard for you guys to wrap around that winning a gauntlet in 2019 is harder than winning it in 2023? Like, why does that cause so much, like agitation? It's such an easy concept. Okay, great point, but like, tell me where's the incorrect in that winning a gauntlet now is easier than winning it in 2019, and because of that, the titles hold different weight. That's it. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying. And it's the absolute truth. I know players get better. I'm not even... Hey, who knows? If all the gods came back, you might body them all. You're coming in third in your own tournament versus these guys. It's like, it's not even talking about you or a player's skill level specifically. All I'm saying is that if somebody wanted to win a gauntlet, they said, hey, I'll give you $1 million if you could win the gauntlet, and they could time travel, they'd probably time travel to 2023 before they travel to 2019. That's all I'm saying, and that's fact. That's not even controversial. Like, that's easy. So does that mean you can't win the gods? Or no? Does clearly the gods are still entering your event, and you're still tangoing with them. So who knows how it would look, right? But all I'm saying is that's not what the gauntlet looks like. The gauntlet looks like it's kind of easy to win right now, or easier, relatively speaking. That's all I'm gonna say on this topic, because like everything else is extraneous and tangential. I want, you know what? Just write this in chat. If anyone believes this in chat, just write it down. It's easier to win a gauntlet in 2019 than it is in 2023. Write that down, and that's refuting what I'm saying. I want to see you write. I want anyone who believes that to write that down. It is easier to win a gauntlet in 2019 than it is in 2023. No one would write that. No one knows. No one. Do it. Just anyone who believes that, write that down right now. Because that's all I'm saying. So if you're disagreeing with me, just write the opposite, and I'll be like, okay, because I'm gonna screen cap you and put it on. If you really stand behind that, write it down. That's facts. I shouldn't be in grand finals. That's really facts. Back in the day, I'd have to get the right side of the bracket, play my ass off, and hope some of these gods were off point for me to get in grand finals. And I know I've gotten better since then, but that was really what it was back then. That's really what it was back then. And now I can get, you know what I gotta do to get to grand finals? Be the Team XC member. And I'm not saying you guys are easy or that, but you're not fucking Johnny, bro. You know, that's what I have to do to get into the grand finals gauntlet today. I have to beat a member or two of Team XC.
Ready.
Keep it fucking buck. I'm keeping it a buck. I'm keeping it a buck. That's really what it is. Like, and I know you divert to roasting me, but you're making my point, bro. You're making my point. Because it ain't even about how good I am or how good you are or whatever. It's just winning the gauntlet at certain times was harder than it is at certain other times. That's it. See, what you're saying, Hydro, is kind of Vest's point. Like, why argue that? Fools are still trying their butts off and winning, and whoever shows up wins, and that's the champion of the day. And there's truth in that. There's truth in that. That's why I'll never disregard a win. I still think it's hard to win the gauntlet. I just don't think it's as hard as it used to be. Yeah, SC Mike, don't even go there. SC Mike, that's definitely like the Like Chaos versus Yipes, right? I mean, that's all of that. Justin versus Chaos. You know, what is it? This is why people like to say this conversation is pointless, because it can never happen. You'll never get Michael Jordan with fucking, what's the fool who scored 100 ass points and shit. You know what I mean? Like you'll never get it. You'll never get Tyson versus fucking some old ass fool from the 50s. You know? We did get The Rock versus Hulk Hogan though. The ultimate point is that all gauntlet wins aren't equal. That's my point. That's the actual point. So if some to go further, Vest actually quit. I can't believe he actually quit. I get it though. Like I'm fucking obnoxious. Here's my point. I don't. Yeah. Just they're not all the same. I do think it's fair that if two people are going to compare gauntlet wins, that if they took a snapshot of when they won, it's there's different weights. There's no. I've said it every way I could. It doesn't even need to be said elaborately. Different gauntlets have different weights. Specifically on like the era of time and the contingent of the players who were commonly entering at said times. That's all I'm saying. I didn't say you suck. I didn't say you were good either. I just said, if anything, to be fair, what you guys are saying, specifically XC, to be fair, the execution is probably a more accurate description of how good one should do in a tournament based on the skill level of the players that are currently playing. To be fair, I can't say the same thing about the execution as I can say about the gauntlet. It's not easier to win an execution than it's been. They all have Johnny, they all have Bane, Tyson, not every single one every time, but they still get the champion contingent. So to be fair, you know, I'm not saying this about all events. I'm just saying about this gauntlet specifically during these specific times. See, Mike, a win's a win. I'll never take away a win. I won't even say the gauntlet's easy to win. If it was easy to win, I'd have won fucking yesterday, right? If it was easy to win, but there's a difference between there's easier, you know. To be fair, but the reason why I brought this up is because people were bragging on gauntlet scores. You know, people were bragging on gauntlet scores, so I was like, don't make me say it, bro. That's where that shit came from. Coggins is bragging on them gauntlet scores. I'm like, don't make me say it, bro. Don't make me say it. But I said it because if you guys can tell, this has been on my chest for a little while. But I said it. I got it off my chest. Because a part of me also doesn't like, oh, does that mean like our scene is like not as good as it was back then? And I don't even, I don't like the sour topic. I don't like to bring that up. Hey, well, I'm just as not serious too, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's all about like shit talking about the game, you know? But if we're shit talking about the game, all right, Jako Mayo, I'm showing these guys some mad disrespect. That fucking Vest. Vest, get back on, bro. Yeah, every game has its glory days. I agree. And what's crazy is every game has the people that stay beyond the glory days. And what's funny is, it's actually crazy is that, oh, even though Justin Wong was the best back then at Marvel 3, or Justin Wong was the Marvel 2 champion back when the game was like hot shit, everyone was entering, right? Justin Wong was that dude for Marvel 2. Won Evo like 3 years in a row. First dude to ever do anything like that, right? In any game, right? Justin Wong would get his clock clean if he played the likes of the players who play now. Like, get clean. When I say cleaned, I mean like decisively lost, you know? So there is truth. You guys are fucking dumb. So there is truth to, if you are good now, you're probably better than the people who were good then, assuming that, because how the game naturally, the meta doesn't get worse as time goes by, you know? Like how, like Wolverine was the top tier back in the day. Nowadays, he's considered mid tier. He's not even in the top tier thing, right? So it's like, that's a whole different question. That's a whole different question. I don't even want. I don't know, bro. Like, I will say this, bro. I know our scene was never big. I know it was never big, okay? Right? But for how big it was, there was a time when the players were invested. Like, and I will say this, bro, just keep it a buck. I feel like, fuck, you're right, Hydro. I'm dogging you. I'm dogging you in the game. I'm dogging y'all and the game. And the players, I mean. But fuck, I love talking shop, bro. You can tell I haven't done Marvel Monday in a while. I got the dopest topic for the next Marvel Monday, too. Alright. When soul points were a thing, bro, this game was slapping in a different way. And it's hard to remember that. Remember when you actually gave a fuck about how much soul points you got. Remember that. That was a thing. And I know y'all, I know the guys that are still here, Mike, XE, the guys that are still here from the beginning days, I know y'all were on that shit. So if there was, whether this game has glory days or not, you know, that's an interesting question just to think about. But if it did, that would be it.
Target destroyed.
All right, MayoStar. I've been dogging you guys in the chat. MayoStar. Yo, Jako, you said you beat this guy 10-7. You DM'd me talking about this is going to be free. No, he didn't do that. He didn't do that. He didn't do that. Just put some sauce on it.
Ready. Fight.
XE, this ain't about you, bro. Like, my main point. But see, we all gotten better. There's truth. Like, everyone watches their old videos like, bro, why didn't I do anything with that birthday? You know, like, we all got better. And, you know, there's truth. That's why I always feel like the players who are better in the later phases of the game, like Chaos compared to like Justin Wong from Marvel 2, they're objectively better because the meta kept changing, and the older player, the player who stopped playing, doesn't know the meta and doesn't keep up with the shit. But that's different though. But see, that here's the X factor in that statement. That's assuming all the same players are still playing. But like, come on, bro. We had a Mount Olympus, and like, if no players from Mount Olympus are on, you know. She hasn't gone down yet? Oh, okay. Alright, I'm giving back to the match. Yeah, I'm giving back to the match. See, like, that's what I'm saying, like, hypothetically, if nobody good played our game anymore and it was nothing but a bunch of filthy casuals, those filthy casuals don't all of a sudden become like good just because they're the latest players on the game, right? So I'm not saying that's the case with anyone here, because I know XC's like Not about you. You're not. It's not that. I'm just making a case for sometimes it isn't necessarily the latest players who are on like the latest meta, but for the most part that is the case. But our scene is so small, it will at some point probably be filthy casuals. Like Marvel 2, Marvel 3 is always going to have some good, like great players playing. You know, like some gods are always. Those games aren't huge, but they were big enough where there's always going to be gods on the scene. Where I feel like right now, I mean, I'm talking about the gauntlet. There is still a few gods on the scene. Shout outs to those ones too. Shout outs to those ones too. Shout outs to these dudes entering even though they're rusty as hell in Street because they've been playing 6. That's definitely like super props. Dog. Yeah, Mayo's going dumb, dude. Mayo's going dumb.
As long as there's hope, we can change the future.
The real reason I'm not commentating it is because, like, this is a blow up, dog. What is there to commentate? Jaco's getting bodied. What else can I stop? Just kidding. Yo, Jako. We're in the dojo, dog. It's 4-9. I told everybody, does he have what it takes to win in the UG dojo? Yo, if I get your Mamu here right now, is Mayo down to run another one? Damn, it's Friday night though. Who knows? Yeah, that was nasty. These busters on point too. Oh, we can't backdash because of the body. Dog, I went on a mad tangent. Yo, my bad, y'all. Fuck, I really need to do another Marvel Monday ASAP. You know the pass through. Yeah, I definitely got to bounce after this one. Well, I could stay. I mean, it depends how fast it ends, but like in about 15 minutes, I gotta go. Come on, Jako, it begins now. Jako Mania. You got. Why are you going for command grabs? That's such a hard commit. Real talk, like, is this? I really do fucking like. That would have been like an ill-ass Marvel Monday topic. I really am doing it at the wrong spot though. Yeah, Nemesis wasn't even like. He was waving high. Come on, Jako. Super tag, though. You got 4 meters, Jako. If you have to spend 2 of those to break and not 1 for a super, I'm talking about Marvel Monday shit again. Jako, you have 7 meters. Can you at least? Oh, maybe because he has the buster. He knows not to do it. You gotta go for it though, Jako. Yes, yoink, yoink. She's not doing it at all. You can do it. Because he's not gonna have time to live even if he gets hit. So these are offensive supers now. Super, 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 super. Am I not seeing something that Jako? Why isn't he doing some shit? Like, just spend the cash on the damage now, because he's... You have 3 meters, either damage or super tag. Yes, yes! Yes, instant burn, instant burn. He's gonna have to hold his revive, though. Damn, it whiffs. Fuck, I really do need to do a Marvel Monday. Oh, Zero got blasted. That was Jaco's team still intact though. Yo, all right, we get more marble. We got more marble.
You have challenged my health.
All right, Jaco, it starts here, dude. It starts here, dude. Damn, Jaco really did play his ass off that game. He really did. He definitely fought like his back is on the wall. Can you keep it up though? Come on, Jaco. That's not gonna trade. That's just gonna get dominated. Yup. Damn. Okay, gotta play good. You gotta play good. Nice hit. Conversion. Yo, PSN. Why are you taking away these extensions? Nice. Oh, I would have level 1'd him. Biohazard. Put him in a super tag. Nice. Neutral. Nice. Oh, yes. Biohazard. Biohazard. Put some damage on that. Oh, he never mind. What the fuck am I talking about? Put him in the tornado. No, cross up, cross up. This has to kill. I think it would have killed. What do I know? Yes, big punish. Why didn't Mega Man come back to life? Yo, am I tripping or Mega Man never get the juice? Oh, the first jab. The first jab of Nemesis's attack killed him. You got the juice now, Grandma.
Ready. Fight.
Okay, get out of the corner. Yeah, yeah. Come on, Jaco. Let's go. Oh, here we go. Watch out. Here comes the Buster. Just a raw jump in. Confirms it. Dex, you just can't activate cash and kill someone. Your guile won't come out. Nice throw. Alright, Jaco's 2 meters. Nice conversion! Mayo's taking the combo. That meaty H into super tag. Damn, only the assist takes it. Looks full punish. And he couldn't tag either or else he was gonna get grabbed. Good play. That was kind of Mega Brain.
I'll be victorious.
Yo, past him. Yo, past him. Is he alive though? This matters a lot. He's barely alive. Alright, just raw tag. Damn, he's taking some blue off with some tax. Can we super tag now? Can we super tag now? He can't get the super in time. Jaco's letting it rock. This is bold. Damn, it was a mistake. Didn't want the incoming. Oh, that's big birthday. Let him out. No, let him out. That way you can have more storm. Or try to possibly kill him in the storm. Oh, Marvel on Ice. Oh, got him! Big combo! Big combo! Oh, he couldn't take him in the air? Oh, he didn't have his activate yet. He wasn't supposed to do big combo. I thought he could kill him. Big. Fuck. I can't even. Fuck. Just staring at the shit. You gotta fight, Jako. You gotta punch him. You gotta punch him. Don't just do nothing. You don't win by blocking. You gotta hit a button at some point to win, Jako. Like, he can't even take a super now, but he doesn't have a super. You have more to lose by ping pong. Yes! Oh my god. Real talk, Jako Man might be playing the set of his life right now. If he plays like this the rest of the set, this will easily be the set of his life. What is this? That's been the last 2 rounds, Cogs. Come on, Jako Man. Keep the steam. Full steam. Damn, Mayo. Mayo. I got a chance to play Mayo in the summit, the first summit. Or not the first summit. Yeah, I guess the Summit Seattle. I was like, let's play for money. He's like, nah, let's just play and see who's better. And then I lost. Oh shit. Dog, I gotta do. Fuck, now I'm gonna be there tomorrow. I'll haul it. Like, I'll haul it. I'll haul. Fuck, I don't wanna do double ramp, but fuck, dude. Alright, Coggins. I'm supposed to be the when it's the baby and the wife, bro. I can never say 100, but everything's looking cool. But this is what I said, Coggins, that got people off the rocker. Just this is a statement, and you can agree with it or not, because it turned into everything around this. But this is the core of what I'm saying. It's easier to win a gauntlet in 2023 than it was in 2019. That's what I'm saying. That's what set the chat off, bro. And everything that they said wasn't what I was saying. That's all I actually said, as far as like a debate or an argument. See, and Exy did the same thing. You turn it into me or you turn it into you. Like, it's not, it has nothing to do with me, bro. It has nothing to do with you either. It's a statement that is an objective fact. That's it. That's it. You don't want to talk about me having a baby or how I get, you know what I mean? Like, that's all extraneous, bro. The new Zelda, that's all new. That's all extraneous, bro. What I'm saying is that it's harder to win a gauntlet. So if you disagree with me, I want you to write in the chat, it is easier to win a gauntlet in 2019 than it is now in 2023. That's the topic on the table. So that, if you disagree with me, write that in the chat. That it is easier to win. And I know you don't want that on no receipt because you know it's cap. That's why no one could write it. I'll write my shit. You want me to write this shit?
Target destroyed.
It is, you know what I mean? Yo, Mayo, GG's. Fuck, dude, I didn't keep Jako focused. Yo, Mayo, GG's. Yo, my bad, Mayo. My bad, Jako, for dogging the chat. It got a little crazy. Obviously, I need to do a Marvel Monday. There's still some controversial topics